The chamber had been tense before, but never like this. Conversations that normally echoed lightly across the House floor were replaced by a low, electric hum and awareness that something unexpected was about to unfold. The country was watching. Congress was watching. And two of its most recognizable voices were seconds away from colliding. It began when Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, known for her quick wit and unapologetic candor, made a pointed remark during a heated budget oversight debate. Referring to Congressman Thomas Kennedy, an aging but respected veteran of the chamber, she quipped that some members were so chronologically advanced that they might need a reminder of which century's budget we're discussing. A few chuckles rippled through the room. Others winced. Kennedy, at 78, had endured jokes about his age before, but something in the atmosphere sharpened the momentous tone. The fatigue of a prolonged debate, or perhaps the deeper frustrations simmering beneath partisan fights. Whatever the cause, the comment struck a nerve not only with Kennedy but with many who respected his decades of service. The cameras zeroed in on him. The room grew still. Slowly, Kennedy rose. His hands trembled just slightly. Age, perhaps, or emotion, but his voice, when it came, was steady enough to command every corner of the chamber. Representative Ocasio-Cortez, he began, his eyes fixed on hers. I may have more years behind me than ahead, but every one of those years taught me something Congress often forgets. Age is not a weakness. It is evidence. A hush fell. Kennedy continued, his tone deepening. Evidence that I have fought for this country when some members here were not yet born. Evidence that I have stood through storms, literal and political. Evidence that experience is not disposable simply because it makes others uncomfortable. Even members who had quietly laughed at Ac's remark now shifted uneasily. Age, he said, lifting his gaze to the chamber at large, is what gives us roots. Without them, all these our debates, our arguments, our visions are just winds blowing through empty branches. The stunned silence that followed seemed to stretch across time itself. Usually quick to respond, looked genuinely taken aback. Her expression softened, not defensive, but contemplative. It was a rare moment in Congress. Vulnerability on both sides, laid bare under the unforgiving spotlight of public scrutiny. Minutes later, the debate resumed, but the temperature of the room had shifted. What had started as a tense budget dispute became something more human, an unspoken acknowledgement of the bridge between generations. Members listened differently. They spoke with a bit more consideration. Even Ek, when she took the microphone again, offered a subtle correction. I may challenge ideas, she said quietly, but I never want to dismiss the value of those who came before us. Congressman Kennedy, your service is respected. Some nodded. Kennedy nodded back. Behind the scenes, staffers described the moment as one of the most unexpectedly emotional exchanges in years. Political commentators began preparing segments before the debate had even concluded. Social media erupted. Some criticized Ek for the remark, others praised her for her humility afterward. Many hailed Kennedy's speech as a masterclass in grace, but those who knew Kennedy best said that it wasn't just gracia, it was the culmination of a career spent navigating storms with the calm that only age can bring. Later that evening, Kennedy was asked by reporters whether he had planned his response. He laughed softly. You can't plan the moments that matter, he said. They come from who you are, not what you prepare. He paused then, reflecting, as though the weight of the day settled gently over him. Young leaders bring fire, he said. Older leaders bring steady ground. Congress needs both if we ever hope to stand for something bigger than our disagreements. In the days that followed, the clip of Kennedy's speech circulated across the nation. High school civics teachers played it in class. Commentators dissected it. Ordinary Americans, young and old, shared it with captions about dignity, respect, and the power of listening. For once, Congress had produced not just argument, but a moment of connection. And in a political climate so often defined by division, Kennedy's simple but powerful message resonated far beyond the walls of the Capitol. Age is not the past holding us back. It is the foundation allowing us to move forward. In that moment, Congress and the country seemed just a little stronger for remembering it.